All right, I'm here with Janiah Terry and Jalyn Taylor following a big win over arch rival Smith at home. Just in terms of this game, what were your biggest takeaways out there?
Our biggest takeaways was really playing as a team. The bench gave us a lot of energy, and we kind of been working on that, especially yesterday in practice. We started off with making sure everybody felt encouraged, and so I could feel it going into the game. Everybody was ready, and the energy was there too.
For me, defense turns into points, so I was worried about defense more than.
I know Janiah, you got off to that hot start, couple threes off the jump, and Jalyn got it going off the jump with a bunch of points herself. I mean, entering this game, were you two kind of thinking you would both be a part of the equation, or did it just happen that way? Or
Yeah.
It was one practice where coach told us, I think it was Saturday, that some of the most important people are the point guard, the shooter, and the post player. So I really wanted to make sure that the offense got ran to where Terry could get started, because I knew they were going to try to kind of hold her off. And so once I saw those mismatches, I knew I could get her the ball and she would score.
in terms of this game heading in, I know Smith with the record it has, and this team actually this was the first win over Smith since the COVID year. I mean, what was the thought heading into this matchup, just from a team psyche standpoint?
Yeah, I have to win. I can't lose. I've been losing for a while now, so yeah, I have to win. I was my senior year.
Right.
That simple.
Yeah, it's our senior year. It's been bad against Smith, so we just knew that we had to pull it out because we have all the pieces, so we just need to put it together.
How would you describe the emotional feeling out there as you got that big lead and got that big jump?
Felt good.
Yeah, I think we were relieved because we've had some tough practices, and I don't think any team practices like us. So to know that our work is paying off and getting up early those mornings and having to do all that running, knowing it's paying off is really helpful.
I know Coach mentioned in there the strength in numbers and applying that today. I mean, from a player's perspective, how did you kind of go by that concept and use that to victory today?
Okay, as a team, passing the ball, helping each other on defense, picking each other up and being loud for each other.
Yeah, I knew my teammates had my back, so even if I made a mistake, I knew that they were going to keep me going and I could do the same for them. So I knew that even people coming off the bench, they were going to be ready to, keep it going and keep the score up.
I know Coach McNeil mentioned the one play, the steal that Janiah had, not exactly a design, but I know Janiah coming from, I guess, toward the bench and, seeing Taylor kind of come in on DeBerry there. What was going through your mind there? What did you see on that?
I seen a free opportunity to trap the ball, so that's what I did. For a steal, and that's an easy 2-on-1 down the court. So.
I guess from your perspective, Taylor, I mean, what did you see on that? I guess from your side, did you know Janiah was coming or not really? Or?
Yeah, so whenever I see Terry, I know if I push my player towards her, 9 times out of 10, she's going to come trap, and it's going to lead to a bucket as we practice, in practice all the time. So I know one of us is going to score or defense is going to foul and give us shots.
I know this big win, a Metro win as well. I mean, what's the thought now after this win from a player's standpoint, just, going forward? What does this win do for the program?
I think it gives us motivation. I mean, we're going to celebrate tonight, but we still got a game tomorrow, and we're not done with the season. So although we want to celebrate the big win, we still have a lot of work to do.
I know you mentioned the hard practices and hard work and things of that nature. What was this team doing in preparation for this that you feel like really made a difference?
One, being disciplined, having to wake up super early and be here by 7:30 in the morning over winter break. That'll get you. But once we got here and everybody kind of, knew what we were doing, and everybody started to get encouraged. It was a few rough days, but we managed to get it out and get the goal and practice how we wanted to.
Was there anything you did in particular that was different than before, or something you noticed from your team in that time frame?
I think we just pushed through. I think there were some drills that we didn't win, but we started to learn from Coach not to hang our heads and to keep encouraging one another, and then beat the next drill so that the energy keeps going forward.
All right. What does grit mean for the two of you? I know Coach also talked about grit for a bit. No rhyme intended.
No, so grit for me, what is it? Integrity, responsibility.
Girl, something like that. It's just a reminder. Yeah, once he tells us what it means, then it comes back to us.
Oh man. I know you mentioned a lot of running, and I know this program known for that over the years. What kind of running conditioning do you normally do during a Coach Frank McNeil practice?
Down and back. We do
sidelines.
Like 17s.
Yeah.
Sometimes we might go to the bleacher. Well, a lot of times we go to the bleachers. So maybe we might do suicide. Maybe.
Depending on his mood out there.
Yeah.
I like that he builds it into what we actually do. So when we're running different drills and stuff, the conditioning is built in. So a lot of the times you don't even realize that you're running up and down. Like I know for our transition drills, the amount of times we run up and down the court, it don't feel like it because you're going so fast. So it makes it fun.
Were there any other players that really stood out? I think I saw that Baker almost had a double-double, but were there any other performances that really stood out, other players on this team?
Yeah, like you said, Raylan. Really everybody, took a part in the win, but, I would say Sasha and Raylan, the starters got it going so that the bench can come on and keep it going.
Yeah, I think Sasha was a big part with all of those rebounds. I think that was a message for her. I know that they've been preaching to the post players this whole week and all the practices, rebounding and all that stuff. So I think once she did that, that kind of gave us extra possessions, and we were able to find our shooters. And with having two shooters like Terry and Ashani having their hands ready and not being scared to shoot, that helps as well.
What do you think are the biggest things from this game that you'd like to build off of, continuing for the rest of the season?
Playing as a team. Sometimes we struggle with that, but we've been doing pretty good lately, so I would like to keep that going.
Definitely defense, and as she said, playing as a team, communicating on defense has helped us, so knowing our rotations and knowing who has who so that nobody's confused.
Any other final thoughts? All right. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck going forward.